commercial fishing port capital of America, New Bedford, Massachusetts. Welcome to the Paul Santos Live Show. Tonight's guests are actress and supermodel Alana Monteiro, comedian Bob Gianini, hard of hearing interpreter Sandy Pashe, plus Ronnie, Artie, and Melissa, the PSL band. Oh, and me, I'm the comedy director, Joanna Raposa. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the host of our show, Paul Santos.
All right, welcome to the Paul Santos Live Show. Are you feeling good tonight? Hey, Ronnie, I love your music selection tonight. How about that PSL band right there, huh? Hey, Joanna, how you doing tonight?
I'm hot.
All right, well, welcome to our show. This is the place where we highlight not only the talented, not only the interesting, but the entertaining from our area. If you're watching on ABC 6 in Providence, we hope you are having a fantastic weekend. How about that? All right, great selection. All right, let's get caught up on the news if we could. What do you think?
Yes.
Kylie Jenner showed up at Jeff Bezos' wedding wearing a white dress. Can you imagine that? You're not supposed to do that. Even I know that only the bride is supposed to wear the white dress, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I think it is? I think Kylie is just jealous that she's not getting a package from Amazon like the bride.
Oh, that's a good one. She got 2 big packages from what I could see.
Front door delivery. You know, I think Kylie is the backup plan, you know? That's in case the bride chokes on the prenup. Hey, I saw a picture of Kylie's dress. It was tiny. I mean, it was really tiny.
Was it?
She looked like an after-hours delivery from Victoria's Secret. That's tiny, I'll tell you. That's really tiny. That's really tiny.
Teeny tiny.
Hey, let's go over to the great city of Fall River. Sometimes there's funny things in Fall River, you know? We're searching for comedy here. I know you can't tell that already, but Fall River is hosting its first ever hot dog eating contest. Can you imagine that?
Oh, no.
Wow. Remember, Joanna, for a hot dog to count as eaten, you have to swallow the whole thing.
I have a gag reflex, though, so.
You do or you don't? Wait a minute.
And I'm on a low-sodium diet, so no thank you.
You know, EMTs, Joanna, are going to be standing by at this hot dog eating contest. Not in case of illness, in case somebody gets frisky with the hot dog. Hey, you know who's here tonight? Crazy Casey is back!
Hey!
You know, Crazy Casey signed up for the hot dog eating contest, but then he suddenly dropped out when he found out it was for eating hot dogs, not for sticking up his ass.
That's the Rubicon. Ooh. I just felt a Rubicon.
Sniff it. Smell it.
I told you, I'll take groans. I'll take groans anytime. iPhone 17 came out.
Oh, did it?
Well,
Really?
I've got the iPhone 15, but the
Me too.
iPhone 17 has a 6.3-inch display. Imagine that. That's big. I mean, it's really big. Well, you don't have to lie about size anymore.
Things appear larger than they really are, though, sometimes.
Hey, you know something, Artie? I was talking to Joanna about the iPhones, you know? And you know what she told me before the show? She told me that if iPhones get any bigger, instead of swiping it with her hand, she's going to swipe it with her pelvis for pleasure.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. Can we get,
Did
can
you
we get a
catch
shot?
that?
Can we get that again? Let me see
Swipe
that.
left. No.
Wow. Hey, you got the drum at the same time as
I
the...
do,
That
right?
was pretty good.
I'm watching.
That was pretty good. The New Bedford-Fairhaven Bridge, one of those swivel bridges, well, it got stuck open to boats but closed to traffic due to those 100-degree temperatures that we had, you know? You know what happened? The metal swelled because of the heat. Either that or the Fairhaven Bridge saw the Braga Bridge in yoga pants.
Sweaty yoga pants.
Ooh, yeah. I did not know that.
No taglines?
All right, I'm going to cross that one out, Bob. Anyway, where's the pen? All right, we just throw them out. We test them. You guys are the test audience. I'm sorry to say that. All right. I'm going to put you out of your misery right now. The colonoscopy is almost over. I am now going to deliver to you the final joke of the night.
The final joke. Snippet.
Well, I never. Hey, New Bedford, the city of New Bedford, they have a new police chief. Let's hear it from the new police chief. His name is Jason Thody. No, not Chief Brody from Jaws, Chief Thody. Well, anyway, he's off to a really good start, He showed up in New Bedford one day, and somebody yelled out, Hey, Chief, is that a taser in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? You know what his first decision is going to be? Telling Dunkin' Donuts to get those orders right from now on. All right, is everybody still feeling good here? All right. This isn't the show right here. This is just a tuna. You know what I mean? It's a tuna. Anyway, we'd like to take the opportunity to thank our sponsors. How about Mikey B's, this great restaurant in New Bedford?
Yeah.
Attorney John B. Seed, Cisco, New Bedford. Serve Pro of Dartmouth, New Bedford. Diane for Laughs, our good friend Allison Diane. Remax, Vantage Real Estate, Ron Oliveira, who's going to be on the show in a few weeks. Merrill's on the Waterfront, and a good friend Charlie Fellows. Rockdale Service Center, and a good friend Mario. And last but not least, the gentleman who puts up the cameras, the lights, the action. He's an award-winning film producer. He's also a part-time comic. From Bristol County Media, Mr. Aaron Caju.
Paul, I don't think anybody from this region wants to see a hot dog eating contest in Fall River. We want to see a chow mein sandwich eating contest in Fall River.
Good idea.
All right, sounds good to me. All right, we have a great lineup, as we already said. We're starting out with a model. That's right, we have a model on our show tonight. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
This is the first time we've ever had a model on the show. Alana Monteiro is coming up next on the Paul Santos Live Show. But first, say hello to Ronnie, Artie, and Melissa. It's the PSL Band of the hour. Mikey B's is the place to be, Monday nights at 7. Come check out a live taping of the Paul Santos Live Show, directed by Aaron Caju of Bristol County Media. Be part of our exciting live studio audience and join the fun. Comedy director Joanna Raposa gets the best comics from all around New England. And we have our own band, Ronnie, Artie, and Melissa, the PSL Band. Sometimes we even have time for Crazy Casey. Mikey B's, 989 Victoria Street in New Bedford.
I said grooving on a Sunday afternoon. Do the things we like to do. Take it home.
All right. Let's hear it for Ronnie, Artie, and Melissa, the PSL Band. Hey, Ronnie, what's that song called?
It's called I Want to Sex You Up into Grooving, by the way.
I Want to Sex You Up?
I want to set you up. Can you pull my finger?
I think that fits right into what we're trying to do here. Yes, I want to sex you up. Yes. Hey, I got to tell you, we're so thrilled to have this first guest here tonight because I'm not kidding. We've never had a model on the show before. She is a Cape Verde American model. Her career spans film, actress, dancer, songwriter. She does a little bit of everything. She's even been a model for brands like CoverGirl and has been in movies and television. She's worked with some big celebrities. Would you please welcome Alana Monteiro? It is just fantastic to meet you.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me.
You have to have a certain attitude to be a model, right? Don't you have to
Yeah,
be
we
like,
definitely transform.
doing
We transform it, yeah. You have to be serious. Like,
You know that?
don't do that.
No, you don't do the fish face?
No. It's giving face, relax, lips relax.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
You can
right.
do it now.
Oh, can I
Hands
try
on
that? Wait a
hips.
minute. All right.
Look, chin down. and look mad. Look very mad. No, not like that.
Wait a minute. Where's my wife? Okay, now.
No, I didn't. Yeah, like that's okay. It's better. It's getting there. Or you could smile.
Yeah, that's
you never
right.
go wrong
have
with
a
that. Just be like,
$1 million
cheers.
smile,
Yeah.
and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the photographer says, do this, do that.
So
do that, do this.
sometimes we just go in and we just do what we feel, or sometimes shoots are more like they'll tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Depends on the
Yeah, that's
project.
right.
Yeah.
This is a great story because you graduated New Bedford High School only a decade ago.
Yep.
And you had this dream to become a model.
Yep.
How did that all come together?
It happened literally during my senior year in high school. The idea came to me and I just pursued it. And I was like, I'm moving to New York City as soon as I graduate.
Wow. So that took a lot of guts to drop everything and just go to New York City.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of people would say, that's going to be tough. It's like throwing a Hail Mary. It sounds like it could be difficult.
Yes, I was planning to go to Bridgewater and I actually did go for a day. And the next week was gone.
Wow. So you dropped everything and went down there. Did you go there by yourself?
Yes.
Wow.
Didn't know anybody.
Right. So the thing is, the first thing that people think of was, you got to be careful because people could take advantage of a young girl and all
Yes.
that. So how did you avoid that and get involved with the right people?
Just signing with reputable agencies. And I honestly never felt more safe than being in New York. Such
Really?
a safe time. Yeah, I feel more safe there than anywhere.
Why is that?
Maybe because there's so many people.
You have had the opportunity to perform with some big-time names, right?
Yes.
So what would be like some of the top names that you've had the opportunity?
Naomi Campbell, J-Lo, Mark Wahlberg, Will Ferrell.
Wow, can you imagine that? Is that unbelievable?
Amazing to meet them and work with them. Also, I worked on Hocus Pocus 2 and got to meet all the witches, which was incredible because that was like my movie growing up.
You first started growing and you were meeting people like of that caliber, like a J-Lo or a Sarah Jessica Parker or
Yes.
a Wahlberg, right? I mean, it must have been kind of like, I don't say awkward, but like it must have been an awe, at least at first, right?
Yeah, I was like, I can't believe I'm in the same room with these people. And sometimes it was literally just me and them in the same room.
Yeah,
so I
imagine
was
that.
like, wow.
And you got to know them pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Now these people, like, do they like think they're all that?
No,
or a lot of them
everyone's
down there?
honestly like a normal
Yeah?
person. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like chill.
Now you've been on the front of magazines, right? Right on
Yes.
the cover of magazines. Right? So you pick up the magazine, you're in the grocery store, right? And it's you on the magazine,
Yes.
right? So that must be like, wow, I can't believe I'm on this magazine, right?
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling.
So now do you spend a lot of time in New York or do you go out to LA? Do you go on location?
New York mainly, but I also work in LA, Miami, everywhere, wherever the project is.
Yeah. So you have obviously a lot of family still back here in New Bedford, right?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
a lot of my family's from New Bedford.
And so they must be proud of you, everything you've
They
accomplished.
definitely
must be
are.
fantastic. You have a lot of people rooting for you
Yes.
and everything like that. I know you didn't really know what to expect. So now that you're here, what do you think? Is this a little
I
bit
think
different than you thought?
this is very cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're not just saying that?
No.
All right,
honestly,
there's the
it's really
supermodel
nice.
saying that's great.
This is so cool.
Now, do you have a sense of humor?
I do.
right,
I like
so-
to say I do.
What did you think of that monologue?
I thought it was amazing.
Amazing! I made it. Did you hear that?
I
Wait
think
a
you
minute,
were
hold
very
it.
funny.
By the way, is it appropriate to say supermodel or is that like
You can say whatever you want.
She is in the top 50 of models in the world. Can you imagine that?
Thank you.
Wow, can you imagine that?
A lot of work, hard
Yeah,
work, a lot of
yeah.
waiting.
Yeah. So when you go back to New York and LA, you can say, hey, you're not going to believe this show they put me on
Yeah.
back at home. You know what I mean?
The
This
best
thing-
show I've ever been on. Like, tops everybody.
Hey, we appreciate you coming down. It's been a lot of fun.
course.
We're always rooting for people from our area to have big success. So you're definitely an example of that. You carry
Well,
yourself
thank
with
you.
class and dignity. We
you.
wish you all the success.
Thank
and we
you.
really appreciate you stopping by our show.
For sure. Thanks for having me.
Alana Monteiro! It's the Paul Santos Live Show. We'll be right back.
My poor heart, it's been so dark since you've been gone. And after all, you're the only one who can turn me back on.
right, PSL band. How about that keyboard there by Ronnie Caldera? Let's have it for Ronnie. Vocals by Melissa. And Adi DeMello blowing that horn on that sax, baby.
Thank you.
Wait, look who's sitting up here, our comedy director, Joanna Raposa. What's
So
going
good to
on
be
with
here.
you?
Great show. Everything is going really well so far. Yeah. I had my annual physical. I think everything is okay, but my doctor told me I should show that movie, Do the Right Thing, to my liver.
Ooh.
No, I'm just kidding. The labs aren't back yet. At my age, people say, stay in your lane. I'm like, okay. I'm heading for the breakdown lane.
Oh!
Thank you.
All right.
Why don't I get like a gong or a cymbal or something like that afterwards? That's all right. I would even take a groan.
I get that one all the time.
Aw.
Well, anyway, let's turn the baton over to a gentleman who was on the show in its infancy when we were really starting out, and he came out a couple of times and we were still trying to work on the cameras and the lighting and all this stuff. So we've improved a lot since then, so we're really glad he's back here tonight. Say hello to Mr. Bob Giannini.
Hello, New Bedford. How's everybody?
Yeah!
Yeah, New Bedford. Like I work up in Boston, and there was a rally going on, and there was a woman, and she was holding up a sign, and the sign said, defund the police. So I was like, whoa, what's up with this? So I walked over to her, and I was like, hey, listen, why would you want to defund the police, huh? I mean, they got some good songs. They got Roxanne, they got Every Breath You Take. That's the #1 song during the pandemic. Don't stand so close to me, right? That's right. I'm from Cape Cod.
Yeah, Cape Cod.
I like that. Like I said, I work up in Boston, and the other day I was working with a guy, and he said he was from the Cape. I go, oh yeah, where you from? And he goes like this, he goes, I'm from Cotuit. Cotuit, Cotuit's here, Hyannis is here, Provincetown is here. I go, oh, that's great. So whenever you tell somebody where you're from, do you always use a body part? I mean, Jesus, thank God you said you weren't from Florida.
Uh-oh.
It's like, where you from, Florida? Yeah, what part? Let me show you. I won't do it here. I won't do it. My mother just turned 80.
Yeah.
80. So we had a nice party for her. It was nice. And it was funny because my sister came up from North Carolina, and she brought my nephew. And I haven't seen my nephew in years, so it was kind of nice. So I walked into my mother's house, and my nephew saw me, and he went, Uncle Bobby, and he ran over to me. So I picked him up. I lifted him up over my head, and I blew into his belly to make that real farting noise. Oh, my God, he loved it. Yeah, he's 22. I think I might be going to jail for that. Let's see. Got Celtics fans here? I got a lot of Celtics fans. I'm a big sports fan. Yeah, Celtics. Well, they got rid of Porzingis, Kristaps Porzingis. I know, Paul, you're a big Celtics guy. I do have one impression. I want to do a few folks here, okay? Kristaps Porzingis he's 7 foot 3 inches, right? This guy. This is a basketball sports writer, okay, who's trying to interview Kristaps Porzingis, who just walked out of the shower, stark naked. Hey, Kristaps, you guys had no problems on defense. You care to explain that? Some people got that. It's a bad stereotype. That could have been somebody from the WNBA. We don't know. It's Michael Jackson has a son named Blanket. Yeah. Do you guys know that? Yeah. And Michael Jackson's son Blanket has just started his own band. It's a cover band. All right, man, that's my time.
Bob Gianini! Hey, it's great to see you. Thank you for coming down. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I really like the joke with the Porzingis.
Yeah, I was trying. I couldn't bend in time. I was trying to get the mic on the TV. I couldn't get it.
No, there's some good stuff there. I know you've been working on this a long time, and a lot of the material that you have, and you've been owning it. And you're running a comedy show down there in Cape Cod, right?
Yeah, I run a show in Harwich at the 400 East. It's It's a monthly show. We're taking the summer off because it's really crazy busy down there. But we got some good comics that come down there. It's funny because the other day I saw a guy in a cowboy hat in town the other day, and I was like, there was a guy in a cowboy hat, and I was like, there's actually cowboys here in New Bedford, but New Bedford cowboys are a little bit different than like Texas cowboys. You know, like Texas cowboys grew up dreaming of sleeping with a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, and cowboys around here grow up dreaming of sleeping with Tom Brady. A little different tone there. And I think that was you, Paul. Wasn't that you?
Oh, yeah, that was right. He's a goat.
That's right. I won't go there. But
Hey, it's great that you came down. Really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Nice to be here.
Bob Giannini.
What have you done for me lately? Ooh, yeah. What have you done for me lately? Ooh, yeah.
Attorney John B. Seed provides experienced, rigorous representation for his clients. Make the correct choice by contacting Attorney John B. Seed. As a former prosecutor, he understands the complexities of our local legal system and is ready to use his experience to fight for favorable outcomes. Attorney John B. Seed, 508-999-1399, and you can check out his website at johnseedlaw.com.
All right, thank you very much, PSL Band. Artie, and Melissa. We have a very special guest here tonight. She is a hard of hearing interpreter, and we wanted to hear how she became this very, very important function. Would you please welcome Sandy Pashe? Sandy, great to see you. So what do you think about the show so far?
I love the show. I'm going to fit right in.
Welcome to the show. Now, you are a...
Sign language interpreter, yep, for the
Right,
deaf.
so that's something so different than what a normal person does. How did you get involved in this? You did this a long time ago, right?
I did, yep, since I was 12. So
How would somebody who's 12 years
Since I was
old want to
12.
get involved in the sign language interpreting? That's not something that the average like middle school student thinks about, right?
I had a deaf neighbor growing up my age. I began learning then
All right.
as a friend, just pointing to things and what's this, and learning through exposure with him.
You've had jobs in this field, right?
Yeah, I'm a full-time interpreter. I worked at Keith Middle School. I'm in Middleborough now, but I interpret all over, town and doing different events. And I was down in Florida. I've done plays. I did the Book of Mormon.
Nice,
actually. And Little Mermaid and War
Nice.
Horse and Cinderella, different plays. And
We couldn't have you down here without you giving some kind of demonstration, you know what I mean? For example, this is a fantastic show here tonight. It's a good show here tonight. Good show tonight. Okay. How was that again?
it's finished, man.
I missed it.
You missed it.
No, can I see it again? All right. How about a couple of those jokes in the monologue? They kind of bombed. Wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait a minute. There isn't a thing like that, is there?
Yeah, that's the word sucks. See, wait a minute.
I thought the sign language was more sophisticated than that. Talk into the microphone.
I am. I'm used to the deaf. What do you want?
Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, right. If you associate it with an origin, then it's easier to remember.
So your facial expressions match what you're doing, it seems like, right?
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're happy, you're gonna want to be happy when you sign.
So let's see, Bob Giannini, our comedian over there, right? Well, I want you to say, hey, that comedian Bob Giannini, he was hilarious. Ooh, funny.
So I did comedian because this is the agent, they call it. The torso figure represents a person. So it's interesting. Like,
See that saxophone player? Hey, isn't Artie smooth with that sax over there? Okay. So how about this? Let me hold the microphone. That saxophone player, he is sexy.
I'm also hard of hearing.
I'm like, wow. Like,
Yeah, wow.
damn.
like,
I think
what up?
I think he's turning red. You know. All right. So obviously you're going to continue with this career, doing this. It's something very close to your heart, right?
Yeah.
Helping people.
Yep, definitely. I have my master's in it. I'm also more so a teacher of the deaf in
Right,
the school
right,
system,
right.
you know. So interpreting, I've taken on freelance
Right.
wise. So
Nice.
yeah, I enjoy it. A lot of nonverbal kids have taken on sign language as opposed to the iPad, you know. So it's cool to see a lot of students that do hear but don't talk are now signing.
Sandy has this idea, right? We're going to try this out.
Oh gosh.
I'm going to come out and do the monologue, and she's going to be off to the side, like doing the whole thing, right? How about that? That'd be great.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That'd be fun. We should do that.
You going to do that? You can do that? That sounds great. All right. Hey, thank you very much. You're a real delight. Sandy Pashe, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Crazy Casey. Come on up, Crazy Casey. I'm sorry, Casey. I brought you up with only 2 minutes left.
I missed you over 2 weeks, but it's been a tough couple of weeks.
Yeah, what happened?
I had another colonoscopy.
Another one?
Yeah. I don't trust enemas anymore. But anyway, I had good results from the colonoscopy, guys.
Yeah?
Yeah. They found my head. You know, at least the first time I ever got anything good out of a colonoscopy. They also had a hot dog up there, my friend Paul.
Hey, that was one of my best jokes tonight.
It's the only good joke you had. You know, you and I should open a hot dog stand. We could sell some shitties on the side.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to ask the sign language interpreter to give me the signal for colonoscopy. I can imagine what that is.
Hey, I had my 60th class reunion last Friday at the Wamsetta Club. A lot of walkers, a lot of wheelchairs. I was surprised. One guy even came in a Saunders funeral van. You know how they give you those sticker things that you put over here so everybody knows your name? We got even in Braille. Even after I felt them up, they didn't feel the same like they did 60 years ago.
Crazy Casey, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank our guests. How about that model, Alana Monteiro? Fantastic, hilarious comic, Bob Gianini. And hard of hearing interpreter, Sandy Pashe. How about the PSL band? Those guys are awesome. And comedy director, Joanna Raposa. If you're watching on ABC6, we're on every other Sunday morning. So if you're watching us right now, we're on in 2 weeks. Thank you very much to our live studio audience. I'm Paul Santos. Don't forget to laugh. Have a great night, everybody.
I don't wanna lose this good